Hello, folks. Welcome back. First of all, I did do some co-op offline, well, off cam, obviously not offline, to get more runes. Oddly enough, I actually didn't get that many summons for Godfrey and for Margot, which was a little surprising. I guess people weren't really having too much issues with those guys. But I did come here to get the one fatty. I did some co-op with that. I actually got more people on this one. Even then, not a whole lot. But I did notice when I was resting here, I can talk to Melina, not Melina. That's Mortal Kombat.
Think not of the kindling. I shall see to that. All I ask of you is to make the journey to the snowy mountain tops of the giants, far above the clouds. I know I'm asking you to commit a cardinal sin, but it must be done to reach the path beyond. And that is the path I wish to travel. What is your mind?
I really hate that I can't actually move the camera when you're talking. It's kind of dumb. You could do that in other games. What's up, Sticks? There might have been Spards for Margot. He died so damn fast. It ended up not mattering. Again, we'll
turn your runes to strength. Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles
only one level.
follow.
I know how high we're gonna get, but I think we've leveled up most of our other stuff. Let me go see who we can dump this XP on. But I forget what I was gonna say, but I was more arc farming than anything.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
Sure. I feel like these could actually be decent because they taunt. Now, they'll probably also get immediately murderized. But if they can live long enough for me to meme beam whatever I'm fighting, that might be all that matters. You can move the cam with talking NPCs, but you have to be using a controller. I bet there is some weird button combo you can use to make that work. But God only knows. That is such a dark ass door. It gets me every time. Let's see.
Holy shit tits!
Still have a ton. Oh, was there?
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
Yeah, we talked to her about that one. It's about the weird guy.
I can hear it from across the wing.
The red guy?
Table. The howling and wailing of spirits in fear of the curse. I can even hear the repulsive, twisted malice in itself. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong, but please.
It's so nice that they put Joe in the game. Alright, any weapons I can upgrade?
Well, I took you for
Yeah, I know. You've been taking me for dead for over 100 fucking hours. Shut up about it. God damn. I took you for dead. Wow, shocking. Let's go and upgrade this. We could try farting around with some Crystallian sorcery for grins. Just, I don't want to use anything that we're low on. That's kind of low. This will dump some of our money. Stone Digger sorcery. Yes, improve that one spell. Let's go to the Dragon Communion. We can buy the rest of the Dragon's Heart things, I guess. They do sometimes, Jolinar, sometimes they don't. I think if the dialogue doesn't go away if it's considered particularly relevant. So if they say something like, oh, I'm looking for such and such, you should do that too. Last I heard, they were northwest of the Butthole Tetons. Like that kind of stuff, they'll keep. But if it's just random chatter, then they tend to not. Oh, no, this doesn't take money. It just takes the bags. Well, that's boring. Any of these that I'm even close to being able to use. I mean, they're all 23, basically. I do want to get this one. Faith 23. Oh, apparently I did. Good thinking. Me. A merch? I've always been a merchant. Well, right, I need you to actually work with this game. Sometimes. I am going to need the dodge to come out. That is so slow. Come on. Alright. Number one. You've bored me now. Alright, so there's a few places we need to go. I don't really know where else to spend our money on. Oh, fuck it, we'll get one more level, I guess. Because we've bought, like, everything that I can think of. Okay, so first things first, let's get the tower. Actually, first things first, let's check to see on the off chance if this guy spawns back at the Revenger's shack. Not the Revenger, or not the, I guess Revenger is a real word? Nope. Still broke. I'm guessing this would only be fixed with the patch. I mean, I didn't really do anything different, because I think we even tried closing the game out entirely before, didn't we? But yeah, well, rip that quest line, I suppose. So next, what I want to do is go to that one tower. Where was that at? Was on the way to the Forbidden Lands? Yes, it was. I just saw it on the map as I was doing that. Every game's gotta have a sewer level. Every game's gotta have the Forbidden Land. I guess that's not as hard of a rule. Good lord. Could it be foggier? I don't think not. Alright, I don't think so. I'll say the Regal Omen thing seems mostly useless. This thing that we got. Not that. Like, the damage is, like, it's super slow. And the damage isn't really that great. So it was, if I had my choice, I would probably switch it out. Gonna make a guess that's the tower. Just wild guess. Should have swapped my spells, that's fine. Oh, I also switched to the other staff when I was arting around. Okay. This is fine. They didn't like me doing that. Can't say I expected this. Oh, right. That was a grab. Okay. Won't do that again. I kind of wanted to, not as foggy as it was. I kind of wanted to check out this guy, but I kind of forgot. Ooh, the grab might not have killed us, but I wanted to see. And this doesn't seem like a very tough boss, but I wanted to see how long they would last. That was fucking weird, though. I kept waiting for a cinematic. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to keep with this staff. I don't think we have that much mana. I've always been a nerd. Yeah, I would say that that's a fair statement. Which way was it? What's funny is I think the invisibility actually might have helped a little bit there. Or not that, but... Darkness. It's three kings. He dodged. That's completely unacceptable. Nah, that's not close enough. Yeah, they are slow as fuck. Look how fast he eats mana with his staff. But then again, Omen Killer Rolos. I love Rolos. Yeah, Three Kings. I'd have a ton of issues with them until New Game Plus. New Game Plus, that was the first actual, like, tough battle, I think. Okay, sure, why not? Wait. Irritable Bowel not liking certain things about Taco Bell? I feel like there's a joke to be made there. Even though Taco Bell is delicious. It's weird that they come out, like, separate. I don't quite get why they do that. I'm still not sure if, unless, so initially I used the flask that gives additional mana, or not mana, additional magic and more, or infinite mana, or does it take mana when we cost? Fuck me. Didn't we take a big elevator earlier that had something off the side of it, and I was like, oh shit, we need to go to that? Well, I don't remember where that was. Christ. Could it be any goddamn foggier? Why is it always bloodstained? There's always somebody that's, you know what? I bet there's some invisible staircase somewhere around here. I'll say the texturing on the tree isn't super great. Not gonna lie. There's a bonfire here? Morgoth's Great Rune. Can he keep reviving him even if he doesn't have his rune? Baby doesn't have his rune. Its blessing greatly raises max hit points. The Great Rune's the anchor ring that houses the base and provides two things. That the Omen King was born of the golden lineage and that he was indeed the Lord of Lendale. I'll still say the Godric one is by far the best. Though we'll probably try the hit point one at some point just to see like what is greatly increased hit points, really. It's a From game, so it's like 40 hit points more. Wow, isn't that incredible? See those icicle penises? We're going to go there. We can climb them. And go down them, if you know what I mean. There never is anything around here, but it's fun to check. I want to try going across. I mean, I'm assuming I can go across the bridge normally now. It won't be sucked into a black vastness. The weather sure went south in the 2 seconds it took to teleport down here. Did you try fixing your hyperhidrosis, Velix, and it didn't work? What is this one guard doing here? I noticed when we got sucked into the darkness, there was a body there resembling his. I mean, resembling generic guard, I guess. Bitch. Should have stayed in the Shadow Realm. Which I guess you were dead there too, so either way. Kind of bone on that, I suppose. Velix is super old. I think I want to go to the sewers or go to the Forbidden Zone. Actually, I don't have enough to level. Ugh. I guess sewers. Did we actually find a boss at the end of this bridge? I don't think we did. Dukin. Stop. Wow, you actually blocked that. You got to live for about 2 seconds longer. Sorry, buddy. You just kind of got in the way. What's up, BB? I probably won't be able to watch any of the stream tomorrow. I do have jury duty tomorrow. So that'll be fun. I've been getting lucky though. I didn't get picked for a jury Monday. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, I didn't have to report. So I guess I'm lucky in that sense. Right, I think it was here. Did it have the extra rooms we could go to? Probably on the sides here. No. Oh, I'm doing this now, just teleporting back. Ugh. All right. So let's go back to the road. And there's a few places to check here that had things. Yeah, it seems like I mean, from my experience of sitting through one jury choosing, I feel like I'm going to switch this out. I mean, the extra damage is nice, but man alive, it eats mana. I also want to swap one spell out. Yeah, I had to explain to some of our damn, yeah, there's my confirmation that I have to go tomorrow. I had to describe to some of my non-American coworkers that no, I'm not on trial for anything. I'm potentially in the jury. That's different. Because they were like, oh, I don't, you know, we do things different for felons here or something. And I'm like, no, I'm not a felon. Oh no, this was, okay, no, we've been here. This shithole. You have a date tomorrow, Sticks. Ooh, I want to hear about this. BB, how many games are you going to start? How many games you get going right now, BB? You got Mass Effect, you got Elden Ring, you've got Tiny Tina's. I mean, I'm just saying because you'll turn around and be like, why can't I finish these games? And it's like, wow, it sure is a mystery. That was a short elevator ride. And yes, BB, do what you want. Oof, good lord. That is a cast time. Ugh. What if you don't charge it and don't hold? Oof, that's brutal. That might be like a good poor man's Azure Comet. If you, oh god, I'm guessing that's the sewers. Because remember, the sewers are where we're supposed to go to get that one guy's fleshy part, his fleshy version, not his fleshy part. God, I hope not. Morbius, what's that? Oh, vampire movie? I don't really keep up with movies these days. And by these days, I mean like the past decade, I guess. Back to the honey-filled streets of Lydell. Seriously, what is in there? Oh. Actually survived that. It's not what I heard, Sticks. Just saying, it's just something I heard around that, you know, play your cards right. Yeah, all right. There you go. The fuck? Are you okay over here? Hey boys, you alright?
But I don't want to go among mad people.
Oh, thank you for the gifted sub to Sticks, BB. Very nice of you as always. I know, 96. That was the year I graduated high school. That was a million years ago. Literally a million years ago. Yeah, it seems like for jury duty, it was funny. They were asking questions. So they do the jury selection part, right? If you're not familiar, when you get called in, you're not necessarily going to sit in on a jury. They will ask you questions. And basically the lawyers get to pick which jurors they want based on the answer to those questions and stuff. Anyway, they were asking questions like, do you have a security cam? And the more interesting one was, do you know what cat urine smells like? Which I thought was fairly interesting. Was not expecting to be asked if I knew what cat urine smelled like. But I did not get onto that one. I did not get onto that jury trial. Luckily, they seem to be pretty efficient. Which is surprising, given that it's, you know, the government. Because they said they used to, like, basically, if you got called for jury duty, you were there all week, whether they needed you or not. But now they've got and I'm sure, I would think most areas have systems now. Where, like, you know, if they'll, like, call you, or if there's, like, a website, if they need you, you show up. If you don't, you don't. If you're owned a fursuit, I would consider that a personal insult. And if I whoop some ass for the lawyer who asked me that, would nobody be putting me in jail for that. He'd be like, he deserved it. But it seems like if you get that far along and you don't want to get actually selected, I feel like hey, wow, what a surprise. The natural thing to do is just don't answer in the affirmative to any of those questions. BB's 40? Wow. I wouldn't have guessed a day over 38. Backstab. Oh, no. No backstab. You guys are like no hit points. Ain't nobody better than me. Look at the top of the totem pole of whatever the totem pole's gauging, and then that I'm at the top. Not gauge. That's somebody else entirely. Yes, thank you. Thank you for pointing out that ladder. I would have never known. Let me guess. Locked? That's a super trap. Oh, it is a super trap. I think. Look in the middle. Oh, okay, that's just a stone slightly stuck up. All right, fair enough. Velix is not young. Wait, how old are you, Velix? You bitch and moan like somebody as old as Tally. $30? Good lord, how the hell did you manage that? But a shortcut? Oh, okay. We're by these weights. But that doesn't really help us. But neat, I guess. Let's go back. Well, I think there was... Oh, god, yeah, we can drop that on the sewer part. You know, the entire thing we were looking for. Kind of. Oof, I'm glad I dropped out of the band by high school. I just wasn't feeling it. Let me guess. How y'all doing? Ugh. That really sucks, Felix. No, man, how you're so old and crotchety while also only being 30. I legit thought you were older than I was. He was a pimp? I didn't have to. I just liked walking around with one. It keeps my betches back in line. That was the wrong button. I was already on, apparently. Good job. Disappointment ahead. That's what the sign I put outside the front of my bedroom. Alright. Are you fucking shitting me again? How many times are we doing this game? Because it's been too fucking many. Thanks for killing whatever that was. Damn it. Jesus, can I please target him, game? Or game's like, who? Who are you trying to target? We don't see anything. What mob? Fuck off. Sir, the players are getting sick of the dog model. Alright, throw that spazzy tree thing in there again. Sir, we've already used it like 6 times. That they won't notice. Wait, what's close enough? Fallout 76 by the Capitol building? I don't really remember much about that game other than I remember like the what do you call it? The fairground type area? I hear a beetle. I see the enemy there that the game won't let me target. Game, trust me. As a matter of fact, don't you want to be a little twat about it? Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, I don't need the target, thanks. Cracked pot. He's not even 30, he's 29. I like it when they don't refill my shit. Alright, we can go back up here and... God, that's worse! He's not even in his 30s yet! Maybe he's like one of those reverse people. Not like a person in reverse, but like he'll, wait a minute. That's not where I'm gonna go. Where he'll get like more carefree and jovial as he gets older. My dad's kind of that way. He was more cantankerous and, well, he's still got a temper, but he was less so now than he was when he was younger. Yeah, I totally went the wrong way. The long way. Yeah, my dad's pretty cool. Well, I saw you posting on TikTok like some kind of damn teenager. That said, I actually do need to start putting channel shit on TikTok. Ugh, God. What a cancerous, horrible, horrible platform that is. What the fuck are you looking at? I'm trying to think how angry I would be if that guy popped up again. I keep forgetting to go back to check my spells, but that's fine. Nice hit. I got beat up by a mage. Yeah, of course, after I canceled the stream, I ended up falling asleep. Slept for like 5 hours and woke up at midnight. was like, well. God damn it, not this again. Fuck off. My fingies! My sleep schedule will never not be fucked up. Like how his very, very slight movement. What the fuck? Oh, there's a small bed of rocks there. Is that high enough? No, it's not. Fine. I mean, it does good damage, I guess. Omen Smirk Mask. Sure. Let's go rest at this just in case. I mean, I sleep good when I sleep. At least I think I do. Lionel's helm. Oh shit, it's Fat Boy armor. Just what I needed. Deathbed dress. Oh really? Has our girl been here? I doubt it. I mean, it could. I'm sure she's not the only one. Walked across a fire for you. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking beautiful. Look at this. Who wore it better? Just kidding. Obviously me. Fucking... I'd do me. Extremely thin and sheer white dress worn by the deathbed companion as she embraces the dead. Slowly replenishes the hit points of nearby allies, but not of the wearer. The touch of the fabric is exceedingly soft, so as not to harm even the most withered corpse, while still sharing her warmth. Nice. 0.6 physical resistance. Yeah, this is not going to help us at all. Yeah, pretty much. I can sleep with the sun right in my... I mean, I'd prefer not. Prefer complete darkness when I sleep. I prefer darkness typically, but... God damn, how big is this fucking city? In this game? My problem is my body just operates on a night schedule. 100%. Ugh. Sewers. Comet! Well, yeah. My body, my face, there's a lot of problems. This game is setting unrealistic expectations for men, I find. Yep. I am definitely more awake at night. And if I tend to fall asleep during the day for some reason, I'll usually wake up around 11 or midnight. Guilty hood. Good, because I don't want to... I actually don't want to roll around in this sewage. I mean, mud. God. It's definitely mud, though. It's 100% mud. We're not going to go into the sewers yet, but I am. Actually, we'll take a peek. Well, what can we find in the sewers? Rats and spider hands. Of course. What else would you expect to find in the fucking sewers? Yo, even the rats seem sick down here. Even the rats are like, oh, this is gross. Yeah, I'm definitely night all the way. Like I said, I just feel more awake. I feel more into it at night. That's why I used to have a overnight job, which even that was kind of like, man, I feel like I'm wasting my best hours at work. You know what I mean? All right, let's go back. There was a ladder over here. Let's see what's up with that. Grounded? No, it's just they love giant rats. Oh, we had to check the Fat Boy's armor too, because of course we do. The Rotund Gentleman armor. What is this? Mask with long, hideous, twisted horns worn by the Omen Killers. Increases strength. Bears the smirking face of an elder, twisted in wicked delight. This visage is carved in the image of the evil spirits that haunt the Omen in their nightmares. Well, overselling it, I think. Holy shit. Round iron helmet with a distinctive large brim. Worn by Lionel the Lion-Hearted. When this chivalrous, dauntless knight met Fia, who had been driven from her home, he declared himself to be her father. Why I like this girl so much, I'm her dad. Oh yeah, that works. Now we got it. We've won the fashion show. I got my wide-brimmed hat to be like a fat kung lao. I'm actually going to go rest until day so we can, you know, actually see. Well, they'll get respawns. Fuck it. Yeah, I should check out that Planet game that I linked in the Discord. Exclamation Discord, by the way. That looks really good. It's supposed to be a very chill game, which, you know, depending on how you feel about those. Apparently there's no combats at all. No combats, no combat at all. Or singular or plural, I suppose. Jump over that. Oh, wait. I think we've been over here. With the sluices of shit water. Oh, yeah, with a big hand on it. So where did this come out? Damn, Tally beat you to the punch. I'm surprised. Oh no, he's blown the horn. Oh yeah, I know where we're at. Okay, I know where we're at. Is there? Is it technically a shortcut? Oh, I guess there is, like, way down. Grats, you got to die in a sewer. Every city guard's dream. Yeah, I read the... So they posted what they plan to do for the game, because apparently it's been incredibly successful. Already, it's early access, and they've said that they will consider multiplayer, but it will not be until after 1.0, until the game exits. Which, I mean, I can see why that could be disappointing to some folks, but it's nice that they've got that stuff planned out. And they're not like, well, if enough people ask for it, we'll put it in. Like, they kind of know, okay, this is what we can do. We're an indie company. This is what we can do. This is what we can't do. Or this is what we're not going to do. And they're going to focus on that, which is good. I was kind of doing a quick look. All right. Let's go to the sewers. Yay. God, I'm looking forward to this. Do I target him? The single living being that's here? Who fucking infested the sewers with those hand things? Yeah, I see the hand there, game. Thank you, though. Yep. Sweet Jesus on his throne. Sweet little baby Jesus in the manger. Alright, so that was the dead end, right? Yeah. What's some bullshit now? Probably don't need to charge these. Nah. The biggins we will. God. Yeah, thank you for them free swords, bitch. I would switch over and get my I was gonna say I was gonna switch over and get my torch out, but I think with this armor we would probably be overburdened. Did not just mail it? Sometimes they'll do that, but I guess they didn't even give you the option. But then you have to wait, like, 'cause sometimes they'll send you a box, and then you gotta wait for the box, and then you put it in the box, then you send it. And yes, the hands suck. String? Fuck yeah. We're rich now. I mean, they should send someone, but obviously they're not gonna do that. I think I'll drop the stones in the way that I go. Because apparently this place is... I don't know if we're like in the sewers proper yet. But apparently it gets fairly mazy. Alright, there's blood. Are we doing this number? Shit pops up behind. Hopefully not literally. What the fuck are those? I don't know what those were. Look like aliens with very thin hands. Oh, I see. This is totally not going to work, by the way. Ah, nuke it! Okay, that's maybe a touch overkill. Maybe a smidge. Third steel dagger. Dude, somebody down here with a sweet, holy fruit dried liver? What a waste. Waste not, want not. That's what Barf always said on. You can't do that on television. Which is an ironic name for a television show. Okay. City's pretty creepy at night. I like it. My kind of town. Wait a minute. Are we? Oh, okay. I know where we are. So all these areas that I was marking before all like lead to the same place. Because this is the place that has that annoying archer. Apparently they didn't want you going for a swim, I suppose. I don't want them seeing my beautiful body. I don't think we've been over here. I'm pretty sure we like started to come over here and was like, we'll come back to this later. Even though I'm not sure where to go now in the sewers. Which that might not even be, again, be the real sewers. Sometimes it's worse when there's no enemies because you're just expecting them to pop out of nowhere. Yes, you don't remember the old Nickelodeon show, You Can't Do That on Television? That was a classic, which I guess if you're only 30, you probably missed it. Fucking damn millennials. Don't even know good television. I remember that line, but I don't remember blue skies, barfy burgers, and girls. I don't remember, like, if that's something they said all the time, but that does sound like a very familiar line. Also, stop being weird. Now, I always had a huge crush on Moose. Not the actual animal, but the girl whose nickname was Moose. Ooh, Ash of War Thunderbolt. Thank you for that random notification of an update. I love that software because apparently for years it's had this problem of it will say there's 3 updates and then you try to get them and it won't get them. It's like the motherboard software, and apparently it's had that bug for people for years and they just never bothered to fix it. That only came out because I rebooted recently. Get up. Thanks. There we go. Spitting stone. Well, most of them are turned off. Like I said, that one only came up because I rebooted. Well, the computer rebooted itself for a Windows update. But that was like a while back. I don't know why. That was hours ago. I don't know why the fuck it's coming up now. Okay. It could be a hiding place. Very good. Okay. 5 heat or mana heals. Somebody got a little too excited at the wall there. We'll go down the well in a second. And it's 6 years before you were born. I loved that show as a kid. Oh, okay, I see where we are. All right, let's go back to the well. Somebody's pissy. You missed a cultural juggernaut, actually. Okay, I see where you're going. You're so dramatic. Let's imagine him going into the kitchen. I need to grab a snack out of the fridge. Dad's like, you're letting all the cold air out. Oh, God, no. No, absolutely not. Disparage the shit out of it. Well, yes, I'm sure most of those shows now would be awful. Some of them probably aged okay. But, like, it was, for its time, it was, like, the edgy show for kids, right? Like, it was, ooh, like, you know, can't do that on television? Like, they would eat burgers at the place where he would use disgusting food to make the burgers, which would make people puke, and then he would use the puke to make burgers. Like, it was very, like, you know. Okay. So maybe I could make it drop. I gotta be making panties drop. But, ooh. I think 1600 was a little bit overkill for a rat, but... Alright. We're gonna have to find a way to get this... to use this torch. I prefer the century one, because it's cooler. Oh, okay, cool. I can actually use it. Probably because my dress is so light. Oh, boy. Sewers, sewers. I love sewers. Oh man, yeah, I remember loving Animaniacs. Like a dream. Ah. Oh god. The fuck's wrong with you? Oh, crap. Make sure your mouth's open. Well, Ren and Stimpy at the time was very controversial. Like, they always were pushing the envelope. Subterranean shunning grounds. It's a sewer. From, it's a fucking sewer. Stop. It's a sewer. Subterranean battlegrounds of the ancient lords. Like, no, this is where people shit and piss go. Stop trying to make this into something it ain't. Ooh, you got some hit points on you. How are you drinking that? Oh yeah, we're definitely in the age of being offended. I mean, what's funny is like, the whole political correctness thing turned around, right? Because it used to be like the blue-haired like Bible thumpers were the PCs people. Oh god. Oh shit. This could be tricky. You got 3 mana things left. These guys have a lot of hit points. Did I? Nope. Fuck. Hadouken! Shit. My one weakness. Moving slightly. God almighty, that spell is so fucking slow. That was a really good time for the camera to flip around. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that crystal spell. It is way too slow. Good God. Like, at least with the super ray. I mean, the crystal ray, I guess with the crystal, you're supposed to do it way, way, way early. Right? Oh God, I'm gonna get there. How did we get there? Yeah, the camera flipped around at a really fucking bad time there. I'll try it again, but holy shit, you have to cast it so insanely early. What? That was the second one. Wasn't this a dead end? Fuck, I don't remember how to do this. What was it to go through? Teleport to the other grace point? Oh, I know what you're talking about, I think. Go here and then run past the shitheads, the archers and shit. Yeah, South Park. Yeah, South Park still doesn't give a shit. But they've gotten to the point they don't really have to anymore. And what's funny is with South Park is people will applaud South Park when they shit on people they don't like. The minute like people they do like or like people that they agree with get made fun of, it's like, oh no, that's too far. It's like, no. It's like it's either okay or it's not okay. Like you can't like pick and choose. Well, you can, just makes you a twat. By the way, I was invisible. They don't give a fuck. Was it this? Yeah. Let's get up here. I think invisibility would be better if it was like consistent. Like if it actually worked all the time. But some enemies just don't give a shit. Mostly if they're scripted. Well, I mean, if they're scripted, they definitely don't care. But like I've tried that there before, and the archers always see you, even when you're a mile away. Yeah, I don't doubt that most cartoons, like if I went and watched them now, they'd be shit. Kind of why I don't want to watch old cartoons. Like Ninja Turtles, shit that I loved, because I like to think in my head that they're still good, even though they're probably super cringy now. The archer always shoots at me, even if he'll always shoot, every time. Same number. Didn't really help. I wonder how far those go. Probably not very. I hear something to the side too. There's no movies? Yeah, I mean, all of that stuff. I'd have to, like, really check. Because, man, I don't know. Okay, fuck off. If they would be... Like, I'm sure they'd still be charming in their way, and, like, there'd be the whole nostalgia thing going on. Which would make them better, obviously. Weird. Anyway, I want to, since we have a respawn, I kind of want to fuck around with this a little bit. That's too far away, I think. No? Yeah, it doesn't even stagger them enough. Like the stagger is like just barely too long. Or not the stagger, but the like the cast time is like 1 second too long. I mean, maybe more. So we'll ditch that spell. It's pretty shitty. It might be okay if you're using the crystal staff, but the windup is just absolutely fucking insane. They'll have to tone that down for it to be worthwhile to use. And if it's staggered really bad, like, or like it staggered them really good, like I would say, okay, like that might be worth it. But you could see he just blew right through it. I wanted to try this spell. Great Blade Phalanx. I do miss my moon spell. And this takes 3 fucking slots. I don't think that's not a very good spell against those guys. I do like the moon, though. If for no other reason, I turn into a fucking moon. Oh, I forgot these. The fuck are you doing? Not dodge. What do you mean, how would they do the 70s show? Don't like Archer? Archer, I did not like Archer at first. I watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes and was like, eh. But then, when I met Tally, she made me watch it. And like once I got through the first season, I liked it. We're just kind of fucking around with these guys. I want to see what works. Okay, wow. There's about 3 delayed dodges there. But they did the double spit thing, so I had to keep that in mind. Order? No. There's no way you could do the... Even if you could do the parry, it would still hit you. Like, you might capture, like, the first part, but then it would just get you. And yeah, these guys are kind of fun to play around with, but they do the thing again where there's like 5 or 6 attacks that they chain together. Which is what they do for most enemies now. I don't think I need to invis. So you don't have to run by him. And his breath attack comes out really quick. Something else you gotta keep in mind. Oh, that's gonna reach. Ooh, that was almost. I'll say a lot of times the best part is the boring, or doing it the boring way. Yeah, that's super. Like me dodge, but alright. Is the boring shit. Alright, let's finish him off. What's up, Joe? Thank you for the alert. It is a nice hat. And the dress. They're pretty beautiful, actually. Yeah, we're definitely going to find our boy down here from Round Table. Blood-soaked gear. There's a mask and gloves or something. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever read this. A pointed, ragged hood worn by the knight Jaren. The hood hides an aged, bearded mask. Jaren served General Rotund as a guest commander, and they are said to have sworn an oath of honorable death to one another. Okay. Okay. Where did that, where'd that bloodied face mask go? Was that another? Oh, no, there it was. Mask formed from tightly wound bandages soaked through with blood. Even the most ghastly cover is more inviting than the festering face beneath. Feels like that's a personal attack. Blood-soaked man schlitz. The second Ninja Turtle movie wasn't as good. I remember thinking so as a kid. Like, I still liked it because it was Ninja Turtles. I mean, I liked everything Ninja Turtles. Hell, I had the Ninja Turtles coming out of their shell tour audio tape. They're coming out of the shells. Other greats, like No Treatise After the War. Yeah, I still remember that shit. I listened to that tape that much. I really wanted to go see them in concert because it was totally the real Ninja Turtles. That's nice. How does this have... I'm assuming that's just supposed to catch you off guard. To sell my duplicate stuff? I could. I'd prefer to do that off camera though. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They don't. Most of that shit doesn't. At least in the other games, none of that shit ever sold worth a damn. It was like 100 runes. You know, it's like, do I even bother? It goes up for the dislikes too. Yeah. I mean, but it's listed as gold, right? If something is gold like that, you would think, oh shit. Because that's the way it worked in the other games too, right? If something had like a whole lot of likes... Oh, freezing grease, okay. Fuck it. It would actually get a special icon for it to let you know, like, hey, a lot of people thumbs up this message. Ooh. Hey, thanks. He's like, oh, Jesus. Good job. Automated spells. Oh, hell. It does clutter up, or it clears up some inventory, but there's not a ton of it. There's not a ton of dupes. And obviously I could sell stuff I'm not going to use, but I like to keep all that shit. Just because. There'll be more of these little shitheads like that guy right there. Imagine not using ranged in this game. Something's up there. Okay. Cool. They slid up the greased up the pipes. Ugh, we gotta kill those big guys too. Again, that's gonna be tedious. We just run by them. Yeah, they send it to you down there. Yeah, I mean, it cleans up the inventory, I suppose. But it's not much, because there's tons of uniques in there. No, not that. Definitely the worst thing about being a caster is it's a lot of fucking around with your inventory. Or your, not your inventory, but the... Just, Jesus, thanks, game. You couldn't target him before, but all of a sudden you're like, hey, there's a guy there. Just futzing around with, like, flipping between items, flipping between shields, flipping between spells. That's definitely the toughest part. If they would put shit like that on the function keys, it would help. Hopefully they do that. Conk. Not hoarding, I'm collecting. That's vastly different, thank you very much. Vastly different. He took almost no falling damage, that was weird. Ooh, they've got new masks, I think? I think we've seen those before. Oh, God. Who flushed a goddamn lobster down here? See, this is why you don't flush them. If you're not going to eat them, kill them. Just kill them. Don't throw them alive down the toilet. Because this shit happens. I mean, humanely kill them. Don't torture them or anything. Just give them a quick death. And then flush them. We're doing this. Because we know there's some one along the pipes or something, right? Thanks. Oh, God. Fucking scarabs. Hey, that just like, it doesn't bother me at first. But it's like one of those noises that at first, like, oh, cool, there's a scarab nearby. And then after like 5 minutes of it, you're like, oh my God, please. I just want to kill the scarab. That's the ladder of the lions. So let's put stones where we can't put stones where we need to explore. Because then we can't like pick them up, right? I wish you could do that, actually. That would be neat. I see. So you need to do more of... You put the stones where you have explored. I should have the bow here. The bow is one of those spells that's... It's hard to get rid of. Like, the comet has a good range on it. But bow is like a whole nother fucking level. Like, bow could easily take that guy. Ooh, thread the needle. Alright, do not... Be careful rolling here. Alright, so we can't get over there from here. And crawfish. Pretty sure we can't hit this with comet. I meant like hoard as in collect. I was hoarding them for my collection. Is clearly what I intended. Alright, so I think we can drop down and do that number. But let's go this way first. Seems less death trappy. Well, it's the same, but zoom around us. Open a shortcut. Wow, guy around the corner. Who could have seen that shit coming? Not me. Terra Magica, also fucking fantastic stuff. Yeah, I wasn't going to charge because they tend to dodge a decent amount. Shadow bait. Interesting. But he was kind of in a cramped area, so I thought if he did try to dodge, he'd be less likely to, you know, succeed at it. Curious what that shadow bait spell is. Yeah, no no shit. Oh, I was like, there's no way this is going to work. This would be a great time for the spray. Actually, speaking of. Doesn't do jack shit for damage, though. We try. Yeah, I was gonna say we could probably get hit to it, but to be careful. Feels good. I mean, gosh, you hate to see it. Blighttown 2. I wouldn't say this is Blighttown. Other than the, I mean, you had the guys who shot the plague, but honestly, I never hated Blighttown that much in Dark Souls. The lag sucked. Like the frame rate issues were unacceptable. Excuse me. Seek precious item. I don't think there's any precious items there, baby. All right, so we got this. Got a shortcut, an actual shortcut, boys and girls. Oh my god. Yeah, I never hated Blighttown. I mean, I didn't like Blighttown necessarily. It wasn't my favorite. But but a lot of people like just really hated it. It could be tedious sometimes. But the best thing about Blighttown was the little shitheads that shot the darts that got you like the bad version of infected, not poison, but whatever it was. Those, once you killed them, they were dead. Like, which I know that seems obvious, but you know what I mean. Like, they don't respawn. I don't imagine there'd be a lot of secret walls down here in the sewer. I'm sorry, the catacombs of the ancient warriors of long yore past, gone. Not sewers. Absolutely not. Different than sewers. Are we getting refreshes? I feel like we are, but I was thinking we weren't. Good. Lots of dead bodies. Yeah, I see it. So that was another scripted thing. thing, obviously. Nope. Let's make a big old mistake. Oh yeah, that doesn't do shit. Oh yeah. That didn't do shit. Oh well, it was worth a shot. See, that's the thing. It doesn't. I know we didn't get refills in the city, but I kept thinking we were healing and stuff, but I still had my max number of refills. That's why I was a little confused. I felt like we were getting refills when we shouldn't be. Let's go ahead and get the bow and arrow. Oh god, all the imps and shit respawn. That's the worst thing about dying in these games. That's why you don't really want to ever experiment or play around, honestly. It's like, ugh, I gotta re-kill trash mobs. It makes you just want to say, fuck it. And play, like, super cautious. Which gets boring after a while. Nope. Damn it. Actually, you know what? You can cheese this. I don't know what's going to be after Elden Ring. Something definitely different. That's for damn sure. What? Wait, the gate closes again? What's the fucking point of opening it then? Oh, wait, no, it was this one, right? Oh, it's this one. Okay. I was going to say, what the fuck's the point of that? I was wondering why the other guy was so far away. Jesus. Amy. Nope. God damn it. Our light on. Just we have to kill less, I guess, this way. I don't know, that sounds like some weeb shit. Neo no Kuni. I've heard of that, but I forget what it is. I'm sure it's crazy long if you're suggesting it. Persona 4. I actually have wanted to play that, but I'll never play it on stream. I don't think, because it's not voiced, right? And there's loads of text. Isn't that right? Speaking of weeb, I'm assuming you're going to talk about Juggernaut Pants. Because he's the biggest weeb we know. Ooh, hey. How you doing, frame rate? Y'all doing alright? You doing? Feeling it? He's going to have to move. There's no way. It'll hit that side. He will be able to spit up here, I think. Yeah. Jesus, and of course it knocks back 1,000,000 miles. Please, game. Oh well, the targeting, it's fine. We're gonna cheese this since we've got souls down there. I'd rather not lose. It's only like half a level, but still. At this point, half a level's shitload. They'll spit a few times and then get bored with it. Or will he? I'll need to go back on his path again. There we go. Come on. Just move forward a little bit, shitbag. Thank you. I had to do it quick. His hitboxes sometimes. And it's too slow to get in between his attacks, I don't think. Of course, it's going to hit that. Oh, come on, Jesus Christ. I just want to kill this thing so we can get back down there. Fucking hell. And the reason that one pops out is so that you can't do this, right? They intentionally wanted one you have to fight, like, straight up. Come on. $79 hours for main plus story? Good lord. Yeah, I guess what games we'll never play on channel. Ever. Almost certainly. I mean, maybe if I was ever a full-time streamer, which is never going to happen, but if I was, I could see doing that. But otherwise, it would just take too goddamn long. Oh yeah, should have healed before we did that. Jesus Christ, that's like fucking hit scan shit. Stop. Yes, please. Gotta remember, at least 3 or 4 attacks. Or stay further away. Then we need to move away. I'll try to do just the one. I don't want it to bode that one. That was really boring. The worst version. See, Velik said that before. I don't really see this as Blighttown. Blighttown, I guess I associate Blighttown with like a lot of like rickety stairways, which, you know, the pipes are obviously very similar to that, I suppose, where it's like fairly easy to drop off. Tons of cheesy ranged enemies, bad lag, which that part was less intended, I guess. I think I want to swap out. I mean, this is fun to do, but it's not about fun spells. About spells will be useful against creatures with 8,000 hit points. Which one was it? Oh, yeah, it's this one. I mean, I can kind of see it. Oh my god, just fucking cast sometime today, please. All the trash again. I just want this crap like dropping on us or some shit while we're trying to fight. But we're definitely not going to bother killing the other lobster. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's not as noticeable to me because like I was saying before, I didn't hate Blighttown as much as a lot of people did. This might hit the barrel. I mean, this is not necessarily a fun area, and I didn't like love Blighttown. I wasn't always like, yes, it's time to do Blighttown again. But at least they're not doing like the Scarlet Rot bullshit. Like every 2 feet. Or the poison. At least not yet. When we get to the poison, then I'm going to be like, alright. But this hasn't been as bad as normally is in the Blighttown. Yeah, the poison swamp shit, that's what really gets old. That gets super old. I'm like completely over that shit. 100% over that. If they never do that again, it'll be too soon. Yeah, that shit was dumb. I could cheese that. No, because he'll hit you through the thing. Gotta be careful because again he won't get us right through that. Does not give a fuck. I really do like spells like this, if for no other reason, being able to fuck with enemies. I have to throw that a little bit further. Come on over here. That's going to drop soon. I hold it longer. Oh, fuck. Hold it longer because when you release, it does a bigger area. Also, what's up, Sarah? How you doing? Why am I going down like what? Is there a less damage way? Man up in case there's more of these. That I just kind of wanted to fuck around and see if we could do it. I'm sure there'll be more of those shitheads that pop up. Doorway. Mog Shackle. It is. These. Okay. Here. Briefly binds Mog, once imprisoned, to Earth. Okay. Yeah, I've been pretty disappointed with that. Mog is, I think, the guy we're here to free or whatever. Well, free. AKA, whoop the ass of. What? I think I'm perfectly dressed for the sewers. I don't know what you're talking about. The sewer air does really good for my back hair. There's an actual way down. I mean, alright. We'll light this, but not use it. You seem to know all the cheeses. I mean, I do some pretty cheesy shit. But you seem to know them very well. Oh, hey. I should have a fire spell on me. Most creatures, animal stuff, don't like fire. Might be weak to ice, too. How could you? You're going against the integrity of the game. Cheesing these mobs this way. Alex. You fight them head up. Like a man, like I do. Yeah, I saw there was different paths and items, but I'm just going this way first. I'm assuming they'll get more shrimp. Wait, did I just... I did. Hold up, hold on. I think I 360 or 180 myself and then walked away. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I see what I did. I'm sure another one will pop up here in a second. What? No more giant lobsters? At first, I will say, when I first saw it, I thought it was a rock. But then very quickly I realized it was a rock lobster. That's not from Family Guy, by the way, you goddamn heathens. We should go back up and explore. Let's see if this takes us up instead of down. Because I would like to go back up there without re-clearing that shit. Look at my sexy ass purple back hair. I did not cheese Morgott with a magical spell beam. I wrecked his ass. Is what I did. I'm a moon, bitch. I have the power. He-Man. Dun, 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 dun. He-Man. Right in the crack. I hear that. Ah, this number, are we? You doing this? You doing this? Do you still give XP, though? Damn it, no. Well, that's no fun. Well, well, well. That's where that noise is coming from. Thanks, messages. I like Drake Talisman. Plus Uno. Nice camera angle. I'm all about the camera angle. I'm all about looking good while I kick ass, obviously. I don't think we can get back up. So before we go this way, let's go back up. Wait a minute. Yeah, the moon spell, like, he just looks badass. That was disappointing. Alright, just gonna pull it down, and then we'll go back up. I really wish you could zoom in better. Was this it? All right, Sarah. Thank you for coming by. Much appreciated. You're going to go watch the Babbles. Good choice. Better choice, probably. More wholesome. But thank you for coming by. Much appreciated. 30,000... Kill him with kindness, but also magical spells. I think it ends it. So he's got like a 5 attack pattern, I guess. And these guys don't give jack shit for XP. Wait a minute. Hold on. Like, literally giving nothing for XP? Hold up. It sure as fuck feels like it. Yeah, dodge that, bitch. Oh. Actually, I feel like that's 2K. All right, never mind. I gave two like 2,300. Doesn't seem like much though, I guess, when you have 80,000 That is true. Apparently, she doesn't know once you start watching this, there's no going back. It's like the mafia. How do I see anything in that hat? 'Cause look, it's got tons of holes in it. Look. I can actually see better with the helmet without it because of all the holes. Sure. What is it? How much does this give us? Hero's Room. 20,000. God damn. We need 114. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to get mine to 40, and then we'll see after that. What if the crawfish come back? Probably do. Let's try getting a fire spell. We have the flame spell, but the priest one, I don't think that's going to do great. I feel like the roiling magma. Probably better. All right. Oh yeah, they like to give you impossible helms and shit in these types of games. Oh, the cat helm? Yeah. Nope. Nope, stop. Wow. How beautiful that is. Can we look at my underarm hair? The question is, how do you see out of this helmet? That's the real question. Slightly unrealistic. It's that's the heaviest helmet we have. 9.1 pounds. That is, in fact, the pothead helmet. Alright, let's try to get rid of these guys fairly quick. Then we'll go explore without these guys being buttholes. Please tell me the shrimp stay dead. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll be able to just pour it down. Yeah, there needs to be a headbutt attack. I don't see it. Let it go just before it hit max. But it died from the fall, so we're good.